Hi, my viewer. Welcome again to my channel. Today we will discuss something different, and that is about tax. Specifically, I'm discussing how you benefit from tax relief related to mortgages. And it's good to know that when you have a mortgage, you can have a benefit of tax relief. So, how does it work and how do you benefit? When you have a mortgage with the bank or whichever mortgage institutions giving you or which has granted you a mortgage, you can be able to get a tax relief. And at this moment, I'm going to discuss generally through Kenya. So when you are in Kenya and you have a mortgage, you can get a tax relief close to around 30%. 30% means that on your paycheck or on your pay slip, you'll be able to get 25 to 30% back to your net pay. That means if, for example, you have borrowed a mortgage close to a million or 3 million or 5 million, every month you'll be able to get a tax relief on your paycheck. So this tax relief is very good because, for example, you might earn for a minimum of around 7 to 8,000 depending on that fact. So this 8%, this 8,000 or let's say 7,000 or 8,000, which is coming back to your pay slip or your paycheck, you'll be able to use that money for other things. For example, you can use that money to borrow another facility, or you can be able to use that money to get an equity relief. So equity relief is whereby if you have purchased a mortgage or been granted a mortgage, because of the valuation of that property, it goes up every now and then, depending on several factors of the economy. So, for example, if you had more borrowed, let me give an example. If you had borrowed 8 million, and as the years go by, your mortgage or your property gets an increase in value and it goes up to 10 million. So you see, you have a roof head or you have a margin there of around 2 million. So with your 8,000, which you got back to your paycheck or your payslip, you can be able to use that money again and borrow this extra 2 million, you see, through an equity relief. And the 2 million, you can go and use it for home improvement. You can use the money the way you want for commercial activities, for your personal benefits. You can buy a car with it, and that makes your life move very well when you have a mortgage relief in your on your tax. So it's something which I thought is very important because many people don't understand how this works. But definitely, just as simple as that. When you have a mortgage, you can have an equity release on your payslip, and that money which is equivalent to the equity release, you can use that money to do something else. And I've given an example of borrowing. You can borrow again. You can use that money to pay your rent. You can use that money to buy your shopping for your family. You can use that tax relief to pay a school fees for your child or your siblings. So it's very important to know that tax relief is also very good. And I advise many people to those who have never gotten a mortgage, even if that mortgage is as maximum as 1,000, no, so not 1,000, 1 million, you will have a tax relief on your salary. So if you are struggling and finding of ways of how to benefit with the tax relief given by the government, the best thing I can advise you to move into is in mortgages, because you will have a house, you will own a house, you will not be paying a rent. The funds which you are paying rent today, you can use that money to pay yourself rent, because or you can use that money to pay your mortgage. Definitely, that means after a very long time, that money which you could have given to the landlord eventually is converted as your money, because your value of the property has been going up and you have been paying the property which belongs to you. So you are creating wealth for yourself. So it is very important to know those things. So I thought it's good to discuss that matter, and I think I've given you a relief on something which has been disturbing you, or you never thought how it works. So I invite you, maybe as I end this session, if you have some questions, you can leave your questions there, and I'll be able to answer to you very clearly, and you'll be able to advance in life. So I leave you with this comment. Mortgages are very good because you earn an income every month on your payslip. Thank you and have a good time. God bless you. Bye.